Okay, after successfully doing the first mission and rescuing the survivors, we head off to town. Or indeed off to the feudal village, because we're in the feudal Japan one. So, first off, you basically heal as we've done. So you completely heal, and I'll reset to 1 grit each. Okay? Next, every hero must roll a d6. So each roll 1 dice.
Okay.
I got a 3.
Cool.
And any hero that rolls a 1 or a 2 on the die adds a travel hazard to the journey. So the answer for this is how many travel hazards have we got is none. So we arrive at the town. Okay. So what we have is this is the feudal village and feudal town, yeah. And we put this on 1 to represent that there. Okay. So what we would do at the start of the day is you have to make a choice, and that's where you're going to stay for the evening. And you can either stay at the inn, which is $10 a day and keeps you perfectly safe, or you can go to the campsite, which is free, but there's usually something random. Something random occurs when you're at the campsite, which may be dangerous.
Or maybe somebody chucks fish at you?
I'm not quite sure about that. But there's, yeah.
You said random.
Yeah, it's very unlikely to be good for you, but it could be bad if you stay there.
So it's inn or campsite?
Inn or campsite.
I think I'll risk it with the campsite.
So you put your model on the campsite. So
No,
as you're going to the campsite, I'll come with you. Okay. So what you then do is you roll 2 dice to see what happens to you at the campsite. And that's 1. So you've got a 1. What's the next dice going to be? Add them together.
4.
4. Okay, the fever. A plague spreads through the camp like wildfire. Make a spirit 5 or more test to avoid getting sick. How many spirit dice have you got?
4.
So you need to get 5 or more on one of those dice. You're fine. You do not get sick. If you do not get sick, you get 10 XP. How about me? What's my event? My event is 3. Uh-oh, I've been robbed. Oh, you wait to find that someone has been going through your things, checking your valuables. You discover they've stolen some of your Darkstone. Lose D6 Darkstone. I lost nearly all my Darkstone because I was robbed.
Why did they steal the Darkstone?
Because I want to use it. Use it to make weapons or armour or things like that. Ah, I should have stayed. Should have stayed in the hotel, in the inn. Okay. So that's the start of the day. The next day, you choose where you're going to go. And there's basically 6 different places you can go, and it shows you what they each do. So the tavern, you can basically buy, that's where you buy sake, if you want any more sake for the next, and you can also do some entertainment stuff. The guardhouse is where you can sell Darkstone, or basically buy armour and weapons, and train with the soldiers for some XP. The shrine is where you heal madness. We don't have any madness. You cure corruption if you want to, and you can get an aura for the next adventure.
What's an aura?
Special bonus from the spirits or the gods or whoever. Village market, you can buy all kinds of stuff at the village market.
Like magic.
Like magic, yeah. And the House of Healing is where you heal injuries and mutations, and if you want to buy any bandage or tonic tokens, that's where you go. And the Swordsmith is where you can use Darkstone to forge items or enhancements, or buy some horse and weapons.
I want to buy a horse.
Well, you can have a look at these first.
How do you buy a horse?
The cheapest horse, well, there's 2 horses, so yeah, if you look, you can look at these before you go. So if you look on each of these, they show you what can be bought there. There's 2 horses you could afford.
Fast horse or cavalry horse?
Yeah.
Can I read it?
Yeah, you can read it, so you can choose. Meanwhile, I'm choosing what I'm going to do. How much money have I got? I've got 400.
I don't understand it actually.
Would you like me to
Explain it.
explain it? Okay, so give it here, so I can read. Let's have a read. So, what it says is, the feudal fast horse. Every time you roll on a travel hazard chart, you know that thing we just did to see if there's any travel hazards, you'd get 5 XP.
Okay.
For any of the things that occur there's basically encounters you could have, you'd be 1 agility, an extra 1 agility.
Okay.
The cavalry horse is the same in that every 5 XP you roll on a travel hazard, and you gain 1 strength instead whilst travelling.
Can I read the other option of horse that I might not be able to afford?
Yeah, there's other horses.
There's another horse. Yes. So, do I have stealth? Yes, I have stealth. Okay. Okay. Travel hazard rules. Might be useful. No, I can't get the fancy horse. The samurai horse is good, but it's like 1,200.
I'll tell you what, I just made things easy. I'm going to be going to the village market, I think.
So
Where am I
I don't
going?
think I'm gonna get a horse.
You don't
I'm either gonna try and wait until I get 550 and try and buy the assassins, or try and buy the samurai. But I can't afford either, so I'm not gonna buy a horse.
Okay.
Gonna see what magic there is.
You probably might, if you want magic, if you've got the magic. Are you a magic hero? No. You're a stealth. Oh yeah, if you went, but I'm going to the village market. So you move your thing like that. You go. I am going to be going to the village market.
Could I get magic still? Could I still get magic?
No, it's for magic heroes only, and you're not a magic hero. I don't think, unless the thing that's does this give you the magic hero? You are. You can go.
Yes.
So you could go and buy some magic stuff.
Okay. How do I? Oh. Where's the magic?
At the bottom.
Ah, yes. Oh. Ooh.
Are we going to the village market?
Maybe. I don't understand that one.
All right. So, arcane research once per town's day. So you can only do it once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Make a law 5 or more check. So you have to roll however much law you've got and get 5 or more. If successful, you gain 15 XP and you gain 1 arcane research marker. While here, you may spend the arcane research markers you have collected over time to do the following. So you could spend 1 research to remove 1 corruption point. You could spend 3 to gain 1 sanity permanently. So you'd have 14 rather than 13 as your maximum sanity. 4 to gain 1 health permanently. 9 to gain a new elemental magic spell. Or 12 to increase your spirit lore or cunning by 1. So that's what you do with arcane arcane stuff. Seems worthwhile, doesn't it? There's no reason not to. There's no downside. Do you want to go to the?
Yeah.
So right, so you go. So I put you in the village market as well. Okay. Then having decided you're going to the village market, you roll 2d6 to see what the event is at that location. So I got 6. And you got 10. So 6 is hanging fish and desperation. Desperate to eke out a living in these dark and deadly times of war, the merchants at the village market stink of fish and filth. Smells like home. No event. You got 10. Winds of magic. Wandering into a shop, you can feel the strong flow of elemental magic in the air. It beckons to you. Gain a potion token. When doing arcane research at the back alley shops today, if you roll at least 1 6 on the lore test, you gain 1 extra arcane research marker.
So I have law 3, so do I...
Okay, so you're going to go straight to that. So if you go straight to the back alley, you roll lore 5 or more, so you roll your lore, however many dice you have in lore.
3.
Yeah.
See if I get a 6.
And you're trying to get a 5 or a 6, yeah.
No. Man, let me guess, you're not allowed to use grits except in the
You can.
adventure. Ooh, okay.
You can use your grit now if you wish.
I will.
No, you re-roll all of them.
Ooh.
All 3 dice if you didn't get a success, yeah? No,
No.
still no successes, but you did get the potion.
I did the potion. What's the potion?
Good question. What does the potion do?
What does
Doesn't say there. Doesn't say there. Let's see here. Potion. Discard to add +2 to one of your skills, agility, law, etc., until the end of the turn. So on the adventure, you can take the potion. It is a side bag token, so it goes in your side bag. You get temporarily better for 1 turn at a skill that you're rolling. Okay. Whilst I am here, I am going to sell my Darkstone. So I sell that 1 Darkstone for peril dice times 20. 6, not bad. I sell it for 120 monies. Do you want to sell any of your Darkstone?
I think I will.
Or are you going to use it? That's the question. How much have you got?
I have 2.
2. I don't think there's much you can do with 2, but do you want the money?
Yeah, I want the money.
You want the money?
I want to save it for a horse.
Okay, so you can sell both of those Darkstones for 2 peril dice of money, if you want.
I find these harder to roll. 4 and 6.
So that is 10 times 20.
Oh, this is quite hard. I bet now I could afford a horse.
I think you're just short of
No!
the expensive horses.
I need 100 more.
And then, while I am here to prepare us for the next one, I am going to buy a bandage and a sake. They cost 50 each, so I spend 100 and I get a sake and a bandage. I buy that from the shops.
I really wanted the assassin's horse.
Okay. Well, that's me done. I'm doing it. I'm not doing anything else in the village market. Are you buying anything else from the village market?
Yeah.
No. Okay, so we're done for the day. So we finish the day, we roll a d6 and see if we can roll more than that number. Yeah. We did.
Well,
So that is the day over. If we like, we can leave for the next adventure, or we can start, go to another day where you get to choose to go to a different location. Is there anything else you want to do in town?
Well, I guess you cured some corruption.
I'm going to keep one corruption. One corruption I think is safe, but I will be going. I think I will go to the shrine. Anyway.
What does train with soldiers mean?
So let's have a look. Train with soldiers says if you go here, you went to the guardhouse. If you were prepared to pay $500, you could get D6 times 25 XP. No. No.
Because I don't have enough.
Okay.
I don't have enough money to do it. Could I buy anything?
You could buy. I think all there is there
Is armour and weapons. Yes, I know.
you can buy a bomb for 200, flash powder, which alters the enemy's initiative 1 turn. You can buy that for 100. Now, or you can buy some marching boots that give you +1 move, and if you use grit, you also get an additional +2 move. That's $150. I think that is everything you can afford at the guardhouse.
I'm just looking at weapons. The purchase items, weapons and equipment. I'm just trying to see if I afford anything.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to do another day, and I'm going to stay in the inn after being robbed.
Oh. Yeah, you're going to spend 10 on, yeah.
I'm going to spend 10.
I'm just looking at the weapons. Swordsman. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What was that? Was it one? Yeah. I can't afford anything.
Okay. You going anywhere?
What's food? Use 1 or 2. It's flute. Oh, but I'm not traveller. Am I traveller? I am traveller. It's flute. It's flute. It's 400 though. I'm saving up for a horse. I'm not.
You're not going to go anywhere? Or are you looking at somewhere else? Or...
Yeah, I think.
No. If you're not going anywhere else, you leave town.
I want to stay here. Yeah, I'm not. I want to. Yeah, I'm not doing anything else.
If you're not doing anything else, you leave town.
I'm good.
Bye
Bye.
bye. I'll catch you later. Very quickly. So we're on day 2. I've done the inn, and I will then go to the shrine. And at the shrine, I roll my 2d6 to see what the event there is. It is 12. Wow. In quiet reflection of the evil that surrounds this place, your soul is fortified in your fight. Gain D3 sanity. 3, so I'm now sanity 15. Okay, then I don't need to do any of those. I go over to here. First of all, I'm going to try some folklore tales. Limit once per town stay, and it is free. It says, come, stay a while and listen. And make a law 6 or more check. Okay, I got 1. For each 6 rolled, you may choose a single one of your skill tests during the next adventure to add 1 extra die to. So just note that down. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to consult the old texts. Shuffling through the old scrolls and books, you search frantically for insight into your dark visions. Make a law 5 or more check. Yes, and I got a 6. So for each 5 or more rolled, you may choose a specific enemy type. Acidic tentacles, tengu, etc. During the next venture, I am +1 damage of all my attacks that target that enemy type. So I am going to choose.
Which one do you think's common or hard to beat that you might face?
Going to choose. I think I'm going to choose Dishonored Dead because we face them a load, don't we?
Faced them twice, haven't we?
Yeah. I'm going to choose Dishonored Dead. So I get +1 damage against all attacks versus Dishonored Dead. And then if at least 1 6 was rolled, once during the next adventure when drawing a threat card, you may instead search the threat deck and choose a card to use. So at some point I'm going to say, I don't like that, I want Dishonored Dead instead. So, and we roll for the day. Did anything happen in the day event? It did! Ooh, we've got an event, day event. Day event, town events. 2d6. 6. Spreading fear. Fear spreads through the village as the days go dark and the demonic attacks more frequent. One random location closes up shop and may not be visited for the rest of this town stay. The campsite dissipates, may longer be used, and the inn doubles their current rate. I was leaving anyway, so I leave town. There you go, that's town. Town done. Shall I very quickly see if we have levelled? So we can go through the levelling process. You are on 180, 200, 220, 250, 310, 360, 405. You're on 415 XP. Oh, I was 310, 380, 405, 430, 455, 460, 480, 500. I ended up 520. Now, I think it might be
500 enough to
500 when you level. Let's have a look. Is it a 500 or is it 1,000? It's 500, so I got level 2. Yeah. So what happens is we find in here there should be travelling monk. See, look, there you go, travelling monk. All right, let's move these out of the way. So this is how you level up a travelling monk. Right. So first of all, roll 2d6 and get on whatever's on that chart. So the travelling monk rolled a 7, which is I get an extra d6 health and an extra d6 sanity. That's the health, that's the sanity. 6 health and 5 sanity. So I'm now sanity 20, health 18.
Very healthy.
Very. And then I choose one of these, okay? So at first, you have to choose one from the top. And then if you've chosen that one, next time up you can choose that one. See how that works?
Mm-hmm.
But I could choose that one, then that one. You don't have to keep going down the same one.
For some reason.
Defender, Guardian Shield. Once per adventure you may ready your Sacred Belt and Iron +1 max grip.
Or do not fear.
Yeah.
Do not fear or Guardian Shield. Your choice, and just vote in.
I'll tell you what, I quite like the Guardian Shield as well.
I do, but then I also like Do Not Fear. Because then it's myth and demon enemies do 1 less damage on you.
And I'm immune to fear, so I wouldn't be afraid of the Dishonored Dead. But no, I'm going to take Guardian Shield. So that I get an extra use out of the bell, and I'm +1 max grit. Okay?
Yep.
And then next time, you're really close to levelling. So next time, the
I might go
kitsune.
past. I might go past.
Yeah, you can level in the middle of an adventure if you realise you've gone over. But there you go. That was town stay and levelling. So next time we're going to try an adventure that's a little bit more adventurous. Yeah. Okay.
Well, that was exciting.
Yeah. Well, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.